Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I'm playing along with Kiki Halberts and her 500 subscriber hop. I am also using my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month of May, as well as obviously it is May I Scrap Lift You month as well, so we are scrap lifting Kiki and one of her layouts, which I showed at the beginning of the video, the layout that I chose to scrap lift, and I pretty much use her layout to inspire how I build my background, and then from there I kind of veer off and do my own thing, but I did use it as my inspiration, so I really loved the background design of her layout, and so that is what we're going to play with today. And first things first, here I am building my background with my pattern papers, and because I am never good at cutting these triangles, I am just going to glue my two pattern papers that I'm going to use to create that sort of triangular pattern at the bottom. I am just going to glue them both on, and then off camera I'm just showing you I'm going to cut those off. Because the papers are sort of hard to move around as it is, I did that all off camera, as well as at the beginning of the video I just showed you all the pattern papers. A lot of them were scraps that I just went ahead and matted behind my photo. None of that is super interesting to watch, so I just did that off camera. And now we are back, and I am going to start to design the layout. And Kiki in her original had these triangles at the top of her layout, just like I laid it back down where they were at the top, and I ended up moving them to the bottom because I'm going to place my photo sort of where those two triangles meet. And so that was definitely changing it up a bit from her original. And then now with the placement and the fact that I'm only using one photo on this and it is not in a grid, this is where I kind of take my own spin on putting my layout together. So basically I'm just taking all of the florals and the different die cuts and chipboard pieces that I pulled from my kit. I was obviously going for the pinks and yellow color scheme, lots of flowers because I have princesses in this picture, and so of course florals are perfect to go with anything Disney pictures and princesses. And so I am just layering up 3 little embellishment clusters, one to the top right of the photo, one to the bottom left of the photo, and then one up here to the top left of the entire layout. And the whole reason I did one of the clusters over top of part of the photo is there was a person that I have no idea who it was that I wanted to cover up in the photo, and so I just made sure one of my clusters went over top of my photo. So once I had all that laid out, I went ahead and off camera glued it all down, and now I am back and we are going to basically put most of the finishing touches here, starting with our title, which I'm going to lay down all of these tile letter stickers, and then I'm going to have to pick them all up and move them over because I don't leave enough space for the entire word. And the title for this one is Thank You Princess. And the reason for the title is in this picture, it's obviously a picture of Cinderella, and then my daughter, and she's holding my daughter's hand, and my daughter has this sweet little smile on her face. She was absolutely just enamored with Cinderella and any of the princesses, especially at the age that she was at in this picture, which was probably about 5, I want to say. I think she was about 5. And she was just enamored with the princesses. She loved them. This trip in particular, she wanted to meet all the princesses, and this princess in particular was just so good with her, and she took time to talk to her, even though they have to move pretty quickly around the breakfast to meet everyone. She really took a few extra minutes with my daughter and signed her book and talked to her, and it was adorable. And then the little look on her face in this picture, I absolutely adore it, and so that is what I'm documenting. So hence the thank you, Princess, for spending such a wonderful time with my little one in this trip to Disney. So while I was talking, I just am working on sort of the finishing touches for this. I've pulled out some more florals because, of course, you can never have too many florals. And this, as with many of my layouts, is definitely a more is more. I am fussing around with adding even more florals and just little bits and pieces here and there. So I am really trying to use up a lot of my supplies, and so I'm definitely in the mode of doing a whole lot of more is more kind of layouts, but I'm really loving how all of these Maggie Holmes florals and all of her collections seem to go together. So while you see me sort of just finishing this up with adding some enameled dots, I will remind you that all the links for everyone who is playing along with Kiki's 500 subscriber hop are going to be listed down below, and be sure to go over to Kiki's channel and check her video out. I do believe she is going to have a giveaway, so you can get all of the details when you check out her video, and give her a big congrats because 500 subscribers is awesome. And so the last finishing touch that I'm going to put on this layout is just a few of these little word strips, and I do put one in each cluster, and I'm going to fuss around with which ones I'm going to put in each of my clusters, but I do end up getting one on each of them. And then once I have that done, you are going to see the still photos because this layout is going to be complete. So guys, don't forget, go and give Kiki a big congratulations. And with that, guys, here are the still photos, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.